Coming on 4 years since my father died. Sometimes I wish it was a homicide. Make the pain a little easier to understand. Self-inflicted wounds be the sins of man. Tens of grands flourish in my pockets on a regular now. And I'm like, word, I ain't smoking regular now. Famous numbers all in my cellular now. Funny how the more respected I get, the more I'm endowed with the self-loathing. Designer brands frequent on my belt and clothing. They see that it's flashy, and I'm like, word. I see that it's life's failed attempt to try and make me happy, when it seemed like everything that I could guard just gonna attack me. I mean, my heart got scars. My car ain't finna start and I'm on my last dollar, man. I've been in the parking lot, barred out, sipping a high life, contemplating taking my life. My vice has always been to try to mimic my father and his decisions, but driving like him just brought me them same collisions. I know when I'm in these large crowds I get petrified, so excuse me if I step aside. I always had a weak stomach. I puked last night. I was staring at the stars on the roof last night. Hey, man, I always had a weak stomach. I've been out here trying to chill. The drama keep coming, keep coming, the drama keep coming, Man, I always had a weak stomach. Yo, signing to a major label was always a fable. We didn't bank on it. Every table in my house got a drink on it. Alcoholic ambition to try to ease the pain. I ain't had no father figure to try and teach me, man. Rolling around 16 years old on the way to VO Beach, reminiscing that heat was under my seat. For what? I guess I had something to prove. Problem child, ain't got nothing to lose. Vodka induced, and I'm rolling till my chakras reduced to the bare minimum. On the borderline of being a criminal, becoming a byproduct of all my homies with product for sale. In and out of jail and what it entail. Hail Mary inside a speaker while we bust a right on Georgia Ave. Sitting in the back with a gat, looking for them folk who ride this last week, and we ain't sober. Then I told Pimpin' to pull over. I always had a weak stomach. I puked last night. I was hanging out the window about to shoot last night. Hey, man, I always had a weak stomach. I've been out here trying to chill. The drama keep coming, keep coming,
Let some real motherfuckers
the drama keep coming,
Shit, y'all know.
Man, I always had a weak stomach.
But fuck that, ain't no time for a sickness when you trying to get it. And all the time in this prison is spent finding a prism, a way to turn one ray of light into colorful visions. Carry on tradition for everyone who came from the ditches. Rose from the dirt without a stain though. Insane how some angels hang themselves with their own halo. That's why I lay low. Now my worst enemy is my mind. Stare at a screen and watch these other artists take what is mine. Sit by myself and smoke so much weed that it looks like I'm crying. This life offers a lot, but one thing it does not is rewind. So I proceed forward, and my standards for this game never lowered. Ever since I became what they said I wouldn't, I've wanted more. Dear Lord, save me from these snakes constricting like boas. Old friends are my doors, industry still ignore us. Landlord on the phone is telling me I can't afford it. I'm 3 months late, feel like a pregnant woman. This chorus cause of my weak stomach.
I puked last night. I was contemplating telling you the truth last night. Hey, man, I always had a weak stomach. I've been out here trying to chill. The drama keep coming, keep coming, the drama keep coming,
My time's gonna come.
Man, I always had a weak stomach.